Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the channel RVCCIS.Info, where faculty representatives from Rock Valley College's Computers and Information Systems Department talks to you, our community at large, about things roughly having to do with computers and information systems. Joining me today as often, is Stephanie Washer and Jim Conley. Howdy, everybody. I'm Eric Wolf as well. Today, we were going to talk a little bit about Internet of Things and Internet of Things devices, things that either we've already got installed or things that we're looking to expand into. So, Jim, since this was your, this was from your craw, you can start us out.
Okay, so first I'm going to bash. So I got through ComEd. I got the what's the thermostat? Is it the Google one?
The Nest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Piece of crap.
Really? I love mine. The only
installed
thing...
it. Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah. We'll see what your experience was like.
Yeah.
I installed mine. Never, ever, ever worked. Then it finally maybe started to see my furnace, but then it quit. Had a guy come out, look at it. He couldn't get it going either. So then I said, the heck with that. And I got an Ecobee, ECOBEE, thermostat, smart thermostat. Expensive. It's like over $200.
Yeah.
But he had to add a fifth wire downstairs to the furnace, plugged it in up here. And even me, not a, real, hardware kind of guy, works like a dream. Mm-hmm. Put the app on my phone. I can be at Rock Valley. Well, eventually when I'm back at Rock Valley, turn the heat up or down or the air conditioning on or off. It's great. I love it.
Yeah, that's totally the opposite. And I don't want my furnace to hear this, but it's an old furnace.
Yeah.
And I'm lucky because we were afraid the C wire wouldn't have enough, juice to power the thing. And it doesn't. So there's a battery in there. And every so often, I actually have to replace the battery because it drains the battery just a little bit all the time.
Yeah.
But it saw the ancient furnace, and it's barely available C wire, and it's been pretty great. And actually, we have it hooked up through Amazon Echo Dots here at the house, so we can just say, turn it up or down or whatever without having to get up, and that's made me severely lazy.
Yeah, I love that. I do that too. Yeah, Amazon will talk to my Ecobee and, hey, turn up the furnace. It's great.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, we just leave. Yeah, ours is just leave it, don't touch it. And then it just stays, the good old fashioned leave it, don't touch it, stay. But then I don't have to hear my husband complain.
Actually, the complaint I have about the Nest is there's no hold. Like every other furnace or thermostat rather I've ever seen has a hold button. So like when we're, like on a Saturday or Sunday when the boy's here with us and he's taking a nap, in the dead of winter, it'll get colder because it's off schedule. We're home. And it's the stupidest thing. Like every other thermostat has hold on it. So I can say, keep it this temperature. No, it won't do that. So that's the only annoying thing.
Yeah, I know if we put one in, we would not mess with the temperature. We just keep it either cold or warm. We like it somewhat cold. So usually we keep things around 70.
70, that's usurously warm.
You might have it at 68, but you got to remember I had the chills. So we did, I guess now I have to say we did put it up there a little bit, but we got an old farmhouse, and it depends on if the wind's coming out of the south. The north room where we always sit, the living room, is always blazing hot. So we just
So
of course, Eric, you're sitting in a basement, it's like 50 degrees.
Yeah. So Jim, just the one device?
And I've got an Amazon Alexa. I've got Alexa. I love that. I'm thinking about a doorbell. Other than that, yeah, I don't have, much in the way of smart home, really, Internet of Things. Thinking about smart speakers. I want to do that. That's a biggie. That's on my next to do. Of course, I haven't told Cindy that. So, that's really on
Yeah,
my
I'm gonna make a pitch for Sonos. I love Sonos. I love
Yeah.
my Sonos. It works great. The sound bar is awesome, and it syncs with the 2 speakers to do surround sound. Even without the 2 speakers for surround sound, it works beautifully. And in fact, there's times where I'm like, Brad, did a truck just pull in our yard? And he's like, no, it's just the surround sound.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
it's
Yeah.
it's really good, especially with all the movies we've been watching lately.
There you go. All right. So nobody is going to be shocked by this, but I clearly have more idiot IoT devices. I'm trying to get Jim here sold on a smart lock. We had a car stolen a couple years ago, and I just thought it's better to have the door locked all the time and not require keys to be in a car, which is where those were. And honestly, it took minutes to put in, generously 5 minutes, and that's because the tape didn't hold the actual lock itself to the door. So snigging for, you had to go chase that. But it's great. You walk away from the house and it locks, and you get a message saying it locked. You drive back up to the house, it unlocks, and you walk right in. It's been fantastic.
That's awesome.
It's awesome. And it doesn't require you to change anything. It just attaches to the existing hardware from the inside and you're done. So it is baby playtime simple if I didn't screw it up. So it can't be that bad. And we
should get product placements for all this stuff we're talking about.
What I'm hoping will happen from all of this is we will get generously 3 or 4 viewers, and then they can just send us products and we'll talk about them. And I think that would be fine. I'm like you. I have Amazon devices on every level. So there's one down here in my office, one on the main floor and one upstairs. And then we use that to do lights and everything. So it's been great. So like if Barrett wakes up early and we don't feel like watching TV, he can go upstairs and all the lights are on and the heat's turned up and everything else, and we don't have to parent. Advantageous. So, and all of these lights. So if I can just say, turn on the office, and actually the heater now is plugged into an Alexa timer. So I can turn all that stuff on, and that's been really good because otherwise it is cold down here. And, just enough to take the cold right out. It's been pretty good.
Awesome.
I would put speakers in every room, like big ones, like the much more expensive, like Apple HomePod or HomePod Mini or whatever.
Those are not big, Eric.
No,
we're talking like the 3 foot, 4 foot, the old stereo.
Yeah.
And they do sound good. The big one, the old.
Oh yeah. I don't have 3 feet of space in this entire house. This stuff is actually to scale behind me. The furniture is only this big. So that would never work out here.
Oh.
But there you go. Those are frankly the piss poor Internet of Things offerings we have here. The next time we come back around to the subject, we will have Chuck with us, and Chuck will be like, he's breathing on an Internet of Thing device.
Yeah, he's got to have a lot.
So
Ron Handley from
right.
He's
Handley,
big into
if you're
that.
listening, we're going to get you on. You can talk about your IoT setup for that. So that would be great. Ron, you can also leave us comments down below. Let us know what's in there so that we have an idea of just what kinds of IoT things that maybe we could do while you're down there. Please feel free to go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button and hit that bell to be notified of new content as it becomes available. While you're at it, you can also follow us on social media. We are at RVCCIS.Info on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube right here, and on Anchor.fm for podcasts. So on behalf of Jim and Stephanie, myself, Eric, the rest of the Rock Valley community, stay safe and stay sane out there, everybody.